Wow.
The streamer hasn't started up on YouTube yet. I'm looking on my phone. It says it's waiting.
No, it's up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
It's waiting for me.
No, on mine. I've literally. I'm watching the live stream now.
Ah, yeah, I got it. Okay.
I should turn it down though, so we don't have an echo in the background.
Yeah. We eventually got here. It's intermediate conditions. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix here for PSGL 3 here at Suzuka, where it appears to be we are in the aftermath of Typhoon Hagibis. Alongside me in the commentary box, I've got HMFC.
Good evening.
And would you like to run through the championship standings?
I will do if I get them up. But basically, Leo, to anyone that doesn't know, who joins the stream every week, Jay Fletcher has been booted from PSGL for comments made after the race. That's all I'll say on the matter, against another driver, and has been kicked out of the league. So that therefore,
we all know who that other driver is.
Yes.
But
so,
for the people that don't know.
Yeah, for the people that don't know. But so Leon now only needs to win the title. He needs to outscore Sam Bam Kid by 8 points, and is it Black Phoenix as well can still win the title? Is that right?
Yes,
3 points.
but it's very bleak for him. If Leon outscores Black Phoenix by 2 points today, then Black Phoenix is out of contention for the title, and it's going down to the wire then between Sam Bam and Leon at Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously we've got the wet conditions. Both of us raced last night in F6 in dry conditions.
You say I raced, but I don't really consider it.
True.
Qualified 15th, lasted 4 laps. My setup was just all over the place. It was throwing me off the track, and that's why kids or noobs, you don't get time trial setups from the top 10 times in time trial.
Well, Mr. Warren here had a list which was a more adventurous race. Probably the best racing PSGL I've had for a very long time in terms of what I managed to put out there. Disappointed, obviously. I feel.
Williams.
Nice over.
And another one's off. That's Brett's behind.
Wow.
And he's hit the walls. Yep, just about. Westy goes ball 43.3, but we just caught that there. Tasmus lost the car, went over the bump, and the rear end lifted off the ground, and then moments later, Brett's the spun.
Yeah, now he's really slow through Stowe. As I was saying, so I was Spoon rather than Stowe. Yes, I was so Spoon last night was the end of me. I was on the inside. Next to Iceman turned in, ran the outside. He'd been trying to pass me for 22 laps, and decided at 22 that we'd have contact. So yeah, it was a little bit disappointing because I feel like I could have finished 4th, which would have been nice from my highest finish this season, but we ended up getting 7th. So yeah, it's a hard circuit to overtake. I mean, I was probably 2 seconds slower than other people, and no one could get past me, kind of thing. So yeah, it's hard, and the rain. I'd be interested to see if we're going to have a full wet race.
Tom AJ has gone pole by another 3 tenths. He's beaten Sam Bam, so that could be a competitive time coming out of Tom AJ. Leon rear end starting to lose himself going up to the line, but he's smashed pole position by nearly a second there.
Wow. Championship. That's a statement, that is. Leon's back, isn't he?
McLaren.
I mean, he is back.
Oh, we got another car off his Forbes and Spoon Curve. He's dropped it on the inside somehow. Spaghetti has got a Red Bull coming around there. I don't think they're Red Bull's on a lap, though.
We'll have a little bit of a shout out to some of the guys that haven't been here. Westy hasn't been here a lot this season, so it's nice to see him turn up tonight. There was another one that the guys said they were going to try and turn up. Forbes
Forbes,
as well.
I don't know if you saw this, but it's quite ridiculous. He asked for a 12-minute delay because about 5 minutes before the race supposed to start, he decided to start up a FIFA match. Black Phoenix has gone pole by half a second.
Wow. So has Sam not got any pace then? Sam's nearly 2 seconds off pole.
Well, as wet weather is so ever, it does tend to throw the form book right out the window. Or it always seems to.
Sector 3.
Who's that? Off the track. Oh, Tasmus has come across the line there with damaged wing end plate on the right hand side.
I think is Sam going for one now?
That was Ugi Azim, I think. No, Sambam is ahead of Ugi just by a couple of seconds there. We are going to go with Sam. More yellows. Ugi Azim and Tasmus. Ugi Azim and Tasmus, I think, have come together.
Wow.
Or either that.
Oh, and a Renault round. AMS in the wall.
Oh, and he's in the wall. Everyone's losing it like they did in F6 last night. He needs to be careful of the Williams coming round. That's Black Phoenix and the Ferrari.
Wow. It's such a hard circuit to not overdrive.
The wet weather does not help as well. It's heavy rain conditions, I believe, because that does not look like rain on the onboard. But they're running into sector.
I think this is... I mean, what do we have? Oh, he's nearly lost it. I mean, I've never seen someone nearly lose it on the back straight over the bridge at
another
Suzuka.
One. And it's Brett, so this time he's in the gravel at second Degner.
That's more of a normal accident.
Yeah, Mark Ericsson went off there a few years ago. Oh, and nearly lost it again there, coming through Danny Kvyat curve.
I think Schumi had a big accident there.
Second Degner?
I'm trying to remember what year.
Pretty sure Montoya had one there as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Early years. He nearly lost it at Kvyat corner as well. The one where Kvyat went upside down a few years ago.
Sambam finds 8 tenths of a second on that, despite having the rear end constantly try and swap on him.
Tosmus still limping round on, with a damaged front wing. He's got a McLaren coming through there. That's Leon trying to get toe.
Now
that's really effective.
I'm wondering whether or not they're all fueled up to just drive. Do you understand what I mean? Because they all seem to be just doing runs. So, like,
by the way,
save ERS.
Tom AJ's just gone second. Tom AJ's just beaten Leon by a tenth, and Leon actually goes and smashes that.
Wow.
It seems like if you take a lot of fuel out your car, you're going to improve your lap.
Yeah, Brett's,
Brett's though, he's really struggling. He was on a 158, now on a 151.
He's found 6 seconds through the first sector.
Yeah, but he could have just lost some of that there.
No,
he has lost that. He has lost that now.
That's all round.
I reckon he's got a dry setup on, that's why he's struggling so much.
So I reckon either he's done no wet weather running, or it's going to be a dry race. Or it might be a wet dry race, and some have got quali setups on, some have got... And in saying that, I thought it was quali setups on. I would guess that Leon would be further down the back. Would that be fair? I mean, the form drivers... I mean, Tom AJ is kind of the one out of position.
We'll see now. Tom AJ did win the pre-season race, so you can't really count him out of some races, though.
True. I'm disappointed not to see Brand tonight, because I wanted to...
AMS as well has gotten close to Tom AJ.
Yeah, I would like to see Brand, because we've both raced with Brand. Brand's quite good in the wet.
Oh, and AMS has lost it. And he's round. Needs to be careful. Toro Rosso coming through there. That's Westy.
He can't do nothing.
Westy has to go around the outside, and if that's a lap from Westy, he had to go and abandon that. It's not his fault.
No, and he can't really... It wasn't an unsafe rejoin. He just sort of... Yeah, if you have an accident and you've had the accident, you can't really do much about it. It's when you rejoin in a dangerous position that's the issue.
It's been a pretty entertaining qualifying so far, though.
Good.
A lot of mistakes. The drivers showing that they are human.
Yeah, we haven't had to do our usual filler of F1 history. The one thing I would say though is I was just riding on board with Sambam, and I think he was on a lap. He's abandoned it now. But what happened was he come out of the S's section, went up the top through the left-hander.
Oh, and Brett's has gone again.
The first Degner.
That's a reoccurring joke by now.
Yeah, it is. Into the first Degner. And F3 HD was there. And because he was there, he took his sight line away, so he just hesitated slightly. I find that's the worst corner to catch someone in. Last night I was realising it as well. It's such a... You have to commit to that corner, fully knowing that you can run to the apex. If you have to sort of half-heartedly do it, you put yourself on a line that doesn't really work.
Yeah. And I think the rain has actually gone a bit heavier. I'm not sure about you.
Yeah, I was thinking it was... The track looks a little bit better, but... Yeah, I'm not too sure. Right on board with Westy now.
I reckon it's gone. I reckon it's gone heavier, just a tad bit. Like some places are not really visible anymore.
I mean, Westy's running with no ERS, and it looks like the quickest way to be. Let's see through the S's.
No, I think what Westy's doing, he's just trying to get a bit of experience under his belt, wet weather experience. Although he is 2 times up in his time. That
so I'm saying he's running with absolutely.
I'll put him 7th still though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that that's showing that they're struggling with grip, like rear traction. It's gone deep into the hairpin. But now, does that mean for the second half of the lap you just whack all your ERS down? You know, out of spoon, 130R. No, is it that time or
time for what?
Is it turbo time, basically? No, he doesn't. He doesn't turn it up. So
it's a sensible thing, though. I think he's just making sure that the car stays okay while setting competitive time at the same time.
He's lost 4 attempts through the middle sector.
He's abandoned it, I think.
So it's
yellow flags again.
I'm going to guess it's Bretstone. No, he's in the pit section.
No, he's in pits. Ogizim just ran on the grass through... tunnel section, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's quite a disappointing qualifying for Mookie, though.
Yeah, he said he did. He said he was going to have no pace, so we'll come out on one last set of inters. Also, maybe it is wet because they've all used one set of inters until now.
Yeah.
So, if we're saying that, then maybe we're saying that what do you get 2 sets of inters for the race? Is that right?
3, I think, and then 1 set of full wets, I believe.
Yeah, so I reckon they've all saved them. So maybe it is wet.
Maybe.
You got any comments in the chat?
Yep.
Is here.
Ooh.
The famous Hyper Wars.
He came in to stream a few races back. I think it was Germany. Coming back to check on his old division. Of course, the views and the turnout for F3 it's been quite consistent for where it is now. We've only got a certain amount of drivers attending, a certain amount of people watching. Of course, it's one of the Azuki Seam retires is one of the main reasons. And Leon spun it coming through Dunlop Curve, and that's a very rare mistake from our championship leader.
Oof. Nah, be careful of how you get out of the way here.
That's pretty much a blind curve coming through there. You don't know what to expect.
I didn't think there was anyone else on the track.
No, that was a person going down the back straight there, I believe. Oh, yellow's in all 3 sectors now. What's going on here?
So, Ugi was in the wall.
Yeah, but that was a while back. More
yellows. I just saw his car. Yes,
I think that's Leon again because he was going slow.
Tom
was going slow too.
Yeah.
I think they're just letting each other go, getting the best track position possible, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think Leon screwed his set of inters here by spinning that off, because once you overheat a set of wet tyres, pretty hard to cool them back down again, despite all the water on the track.
1.2 seconds quicker from Rob Forbes, who's on a lap. We're going through the back section up towards Spoon now. Kept it together
1.4 we get him around Tommy JMS.
Little slide through Spoon.
More yellows.
Another yellow flag.
That is Leon going slowly, I think. Just letting cars through.
Out of the way.
Yeah.
So is he going to run out of ERS before he gets there? How brave's he going to be? Is he going
He
to take
doesn't
his
need the
brake
ERS, so
wheels for
1.1 now. That's
for,
a 40.8. That'll put him 6. Fair, Tasmus.
130 off, flat, didn't lift, annihilates the left-hand board, cut the right-hand corner, get a good run, don't lose it over the Robert Kubica bump.
Sam.
And we've got 1
It's close though.
second.
He lost a lot of time
Good
after
lap.
that first sector. Black Phoenix now.
Yeah.
4 times up. I just saw it. Yeah. Pole position by 5/10.
Leon will get one more go. So
But
Leon's
Leon,
just about to start.
has Leon done his Intus though with that spin?
We'll find out now. Sector 2 and 3 yellow
Ah,
flags.
Tasmus has gone at spoon.
It's easily done.
No one's around him though. No one's around him. That's fine. Westy's
Westy
off and out.
first. Leon locked the front brake into the second part of the first corner.
Don't try and use as much curb because the curb they're very dangerous through the S's. One clip and you could get an offset of the car, offset of balance. Dunlop curve where you spun it on his outlap.
You can just about annihilate that Dunlop curb. He's touched the inside. We've got a green flag.
He's only 1/10 up though. At the moment, that's not enough. Check sector times between them. Black Phoenix 36.8 through the first sector on his pole. That 37.3 for Leon.
AMS is off at Degner 2.
Ooh, Leon's past it now though.
So is Sam Bam. I'm just having a look at his time.
Sam Bam's just slid right into the hip and he's lost a lot of time there, I should imagine.
Yeah. I think it's not going to be quick enough and they're not going to have time. It's going to be their last laps.
The championship contenders all in the battle of their own, all in the league of their own at the minute. Leon, where is he? He's only 300ths up in the second sector. This is not going to be good enough from Leon. But will he at least improve his time over Sambam?
Sambam's lost half a second. Sambam's run is done. It's only what Leon can do.
Black Phoenix can't improve. Brett's can't improve. Leon
fully in the red zone now.
39.7. That's
yeah.
He did his tyres. I reckon in that spin. Didn't do
Tom
that. He would have gone quicker.
Tom AJ on a sleeper lap that we're not paying attention to. Up by 3.
He's only 3 tenths up though.
Is that enough to get him in front of Sambam?
No, I don't think so. That'll give him a 40.2 and he's going slow for you here. But we'll have a look anyway. What is this going to be from Tom AJ? It's 40.1 and he remains in 4th by another 2 attempts. Felix, F3, going over the bump, goes 5th. And the final car to cross the line will be Tasmus. And he will go
improves his time.
5th.
Yes.
So we
really
have our grid.
Actually.
Do you mind reading out the grid for once?
That's alright, mate. No worries. So on pole we have Black Phoenix, followed by championship leader Leon. Sambam Kid 3rd with a 1:39.88. Tom AJ will 1:41 in 4th position. Tasmus and the Williams in 5th. F3HD in 6th. AMS in 7th in the Renault. Rev Forbes in 8th with the Ferrari. BB Rexa with spinning around and managing to get 9th somehow with Westy in 10th on a 42 near enough flat, and Ugi Azim will make up the back row of the grid in the AMG Petronas Mercedes, 3.6 seconds off of the pole time.
Ugi Azim may as well be driving a Williams.
GP2 engine.
And it's dry.
And it's basically like all F1 races this season.
Especially
F1.
the one just gone.
Yeah, trust us to have. And to be honest,
I don't know about you, but I can see a Mercedes having a really good time down there on the grid. It's bobbing up and down. He's ready for this race.
On the right hand side, yeah, I can just about see that now. Nice.
Yeah, he's having the time of his life down there. He's ready for this race. He's ready to gain some positions from that bottom of the grid slot.
I think he's got Kevin Magnussen's seat from earlier on. It's sort of slipping around in the back of the car.
Yeah, he must have done his flooring and after that crash.
Obviously, the strategy here, it is an easy one-stop. It would have been an easy one-stop for Lewis Hamilton to win the Grand Prix today, but Mercedes doing Mercedes things.
But at
So
least they got
yes,
Bottas to win the win constructors. For their
yeah.
sake.
Well,
And
they could have had.
mixed with a Ferrari bottle as well.
Well, they could have had a 1-2. They had absolutely no reason to bring Hamilton in. Hamilton was 11 seconds clear, and then a further 10 seconds clear of Vettel, and he only had 15 laps to go.
While I can, I'm going to go to the toilet. I should be back for the end formation lap.
Okay. That's good. So, we're on the formation lap now. I'm just going to set everything up as I've decided to get rid of the settings that we can have. So, let's have a look at what tyres everyone has fitted. So, in first place, Black Phoenix will start on the softs. Leon's going to go to the hards, which is a strange strategy call. Sampan will go to the mediums, Tom as well on the mediums, Tasmas on the hards, F3HD on the softs, AMS on the mediums, who's already sitting on the grid, Rob Falls on the hards as well, Brettster on the softs, and the two guys at the back of the grids on the hards. We've got a mixed set of tyre compounds, Jamie.
Yep.
We've got
Leon going for the more conservative approach to his strategy.
Well, will he get gobbled up by Samban Kid off the line on their medium tyres? I think the difference is about 6/10 a lap in delta time.
MS just coming in the chat saying this is going to be a rubbish start for him. I think he might have got tapped by someone, and he
did get tapped by Brettster, I'm going to guess. It doesn't really make a difference. I don't believe that, but
right. So what I believe we're going to see here, we're going to see a very, very weird start, where the drivers on the quicker tyres, i.e. Felix, Brettster, will probably try and rocket their way through the field. Meanwhile, the hard guys, well, the hard tyre guys such as Leon, Tasmas, and Forbes, etc., they're all gonna just drop like a stone.
okay, well, last night I managed to do 16 laps on a set of softs from the start. So, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
And you can't overtake.
Hards mixed with my terrible setup meant that I DNF'd early in that race last night, but here we go.
Great camera angle.
To be honest, I might stick with this one, it looks quite good. 5 red lights, the lights started there, it's lights out and away we go. So look, we've got a better start. Leon's got a shocking start, understandably those halves got no grip compared to the other drivers around him. Samban gets in for second, but he's nearly ran wide, and we have a Max Verstappen Charles Leclerc moment coming through here.
Oh, they touched each other!
Oh, Brettster getting involved in someone else. Well, a mess again, I guess. AMS probably won't be happy with him. Forbes, I believe Forbes has got off to the best start there in terms of positions gained. They'll try and get that up. Oh, massive crash! Massive crash at Dunlop. There's multiple cars off, including Tasmas. I was about to say Forbes.
Yes, Forbes.
Brettster's out. Ugizima's got damage. He got involved.
So,
and I know I got Talladega on right beside me, but that was a Talladega crash if I've ever seen one in F1.
So from what I saw there, I thought Forbes got drilled basically in the side. I'm not sure by who. I'm going to have a little look.
He lost it at Dunlop Curve and then got speared in the side by Tasmas, who was unsighted.
And Brettster as well has left. So everyone who's still running now will get points.
And so what will that mean? Oh, here we go. Tom and Felix who've actually kept themselves. Oh, nearly going into the back of Leon. I was going to say there, what will this mean now for Leon's championship? Because with everyone being able to score points, will this go down to Abu Dhabi between all 3 drivers?
Well, at the moment, he's not outscored. He's getting beaten by his 2 championship contenders. And Tom has got a little bit of a wiggle on. He's on a better set of tyres. Now, Leon can afford... I mean, I don't know if any of the guys who are watching now... I watched the British Touring Cars today. In the chat, there was 3 guys in for the championship on the day. They had 3 races. In the second race, the championship leader got drilled in the side, started 25th on the last race, and with 1 lap to go, the championship leader Dan Camish had a brake failure and ended up in the barriers for Turkington to win the championship by 3 points. So all I'm saying to that was today. So I'm telling you now that anything can happen. He's got a wiggle on. He's sideways.
Oh, he's gone!
He's been tapped. He's been tapped by Tom. He's been tapped. He got a sideways
wiggle. You called
wiggle.
it. But now between Felix and Tom, that was an epic commentary moment, by the way. And that pretty much confirms, unless Leon can bring this back, this championship will be going down to the finale under the lights in Abu Dhabi, the twilight race, of course, the day to night race.
What can F3 do here? He got front wing damage as well.
Hang on. Never mind. And Forbes has gone at Dunlop again. And he's hit the wall rejoining. That's quite embarrassing.
And Tom AJ have started to have the battle that me and Nexus Iceman had last night. It's the DRS Express.
Will he do a Kimi Raikkonen? Will he do a Kimi Raikkonen round the outside of turn 1? He's got the run. He's going to try it, is he? Oh, no. No, he's too far back.
Ooh. He's so hard to overtake into turn 1. Even Lewis Hamilton can't do it.
But Kimi Raikkonen good. And I know PSGL was slow as hell that race, but still, that was a brilliant move.
Well, it's great. Did you watch it on YouTube? So,
yeah,
Leon is in the pits.
I caught the last 10 laps.
So he's gone to mediums.
Of course, so if he's gone for a balanced tyre allocation, he can't select another set of hards because he's run out of them. I believe.
Yeah.
Either that as well. He'd be penalised for not changing tyres he started from.
He might as well have gone for 2 sets of softs, mightn't he?
That's maybe what he's trying.
Well, he's gone to mediums.
But those mediums, he could probably take them to around about lap 18. That's my estimate, and then softs to the ends.
Lap 3, yeah, 18, maybe 19. So it'll be absolutely rapid at the end. So, points-wise, he's still in 7th place.
Yeah, and that will be...
Because Rob's got damaged again.
Yeah, I saw that. He span at Dunlop again and hit the wall rejoining.
So, Ugi Azim's off the back of him. Leon's just locked up his front left hand.
Right.
Left into
here we go again for P3, Tom AJ and Felix F3.
He's got more ERS.
He's going to use the ERS, which maximises straight line speed. He's got it this time. He's got it even before turn 1. A brilliant move from Felix. It may have not been quite the Kimi Raikkonen move we saw back in 2005, but it was still a brilliant move nonetheless.
Yeah, you got to basically. I'm saying as someone, I'm not trying to say these drivers they're quicker than me, but watching Tom now, there's no need to have your ERS through the S's. There's absolutely no need. You can't overtake anyone around there. So when you're defending, you might as well be down into 0. The only time you need it is basically out of Degner. So you can have it basically on from... You don't really need it on this short straight. As long as you cover the inside, no one's going to overtake you around the outside into this hairpin unless they're an absolute, weldy on the brakes. And then just use it all, this back straight, it's basically flat. Spoon's not really a braking zone where you expect to get overtaken. So it's all about tactical driving, especially when you're in a close battle like they are now. But I think they're reeling in F3.
Yeah.
F3, AMS is reeling them both in, sorry, that's what I mean.
Just Felix just not far off lapping Forbes, but I tell you this now, I do believe that Forbes is actually catching up to the back of Sambam here. I know he's on a fresh set of softs compared to Sambam's used mediums, of course, and he's knocked over the Bullard, poor Bullard.
Black Phoenix
he's gonna get back him.
Yeah. Black Phoenix is absolutely checked out.
What we got to remember though is penalties. Of course, that what made the race last time.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any so far, but I mean. Will that go down? I mean, I don't know who does the video editing for PSGL, but I mean, I couldn't have if that sounded any more scripted, it couldn't, could it, when I was talking about championships, how they change in instants, and literally, Leon, I mean, I don't know how much you caught on the stream, I was just flicking through, and he literally lit the tyres up out of the hairpin, and caught it. He had it gathered up, but obviously, the concertina effect for Tom was to just punt him in the rear. I mean, I'm sure it'll go to the stewards. I mean, I think it'll be... I can see it. I can see both arguments. I mean, I'll leave that to more learned people than myself, but it's little things have massive implications for championships, and it's going to go to next week at this rate.
I do believe it will. Leon is another 31 seconds off Westy.
That is a big ask. That is a bit. That's
he needs a safety car, and we all know how rare a safety car is.
He needs the most mythical of beasts. The
Actually,
F1 2019 safety car.
Where's Black Phoenix? Ah, he's on the front straight, and Leon is coming through where he span it.
He's half a lap behind.
Yeah.
He's more likely to get lapped than he is to overtake Westy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is something I like AMS here for the podium.
Yeah. You know, AMS is a consistent driver. Has experience in the top tier for new people to PSGL.
He's experienced. He's not got involved earlier on. He stayed out of trouble. He tends not to pick up many penalties.
And of course, he is a director of one of the big boys on top of the PSGL ladder in terms of stewarding and stuff like that.
He is. I think he might be a little bit busy with a certain incident later on. But that being said, we've got a cracking race for the last step on the podium. We've got this is like a proper real F1 race. We've got two strategies going on here.
Yeah, they know how this new aero package on the front of the cars is supposed to help them follow each other better through the corners. It's working into effect here because Felix has not been able to get away from Tom AJ, and in fact, in this last lap, Tom AJ has been catching him back up again.
Yep, and he's going to have DRS out of here. He's got 49% ERS to F3's got about the same. I think there's a couple of percent in it, but F3 obviously running less wing, I'm guessing.
Yep. We saw how he just breezed past him when Felix took him for the first time on the front straight.
No, it'd be
bit dirt kicked up there. He got really, he hugged the inside.
Well, it looks like that Red Bull in front is concord on the straights, but custard in the corners. It is
quite literally the opposite of the real life Red Bull.
Yeah. It's kicked up the dirt twice. So you got to be careful on the outside of Degner. One, they'll give you a time penalty if you run a little bit wide. You thought about it, Tom. Ooh, he's
just trying to break later Venom just so he can get closer. That's a good tactic.
That was a Danny Rick dive, but that was a half dive bomb. I mean, I am the man that coined the phrase, so I launched that, and that was maybe launching it a little bit. But if I'm now, I don't know the Ferrari. I don't know the Ferrari boys very well. I know Tom, of course, from his time in F5 when it was F5. Which might happen again next season.
Oh, here we go, and that was a Williams. No, it wasn't. It was Ugizim. It was a second Degner.
In Degner, yeah. So,
and
Will Rob Fools
he has decided the session. He's
enough
left from the session. I would have retired the car first.
Yeah, I would have done. So, obviously, we've got Rob Fools basically a lap in front of his teammate, and with F3HD coming through.
Lap behind.
Yeah, a lap behind rather, sorry. I knew what I meant. And as long as everyone else does. And now, our team order's going to come into play.
Positive his rear end got really lit up there.
Because Tom probably doesn't want to give F3HD DRS, but if he can stay in front, or he's not going to, that's kind of a mute point. So
I reckon AMS is leaning back here. Because he can see, he knows that Forbes is ahead of these guys. He's waiting for something to happen, I reckon.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've got to predict the unpredictable. And when you throw a back marker in, you know how many moves in F1 are caused by back markers. But F3HD's got 65% ERS compared to 38 for Tom. He's got a wiggle on.
And
he's only
Forbes is going to learn through. He's got the blue flag, but
he's
pulled ahead again. He's not.
Way.
Oh, that was close to his rear end.
Aeroplane accident inbound.
Ralph Schumacher knows way too much about that.
Yep. And Ricardo Patrese.
Oh, AMS has lost his rear end.
Yeah, and Westy is pulling onto the back of AMS.
Yep.
So the fastest laps are quite interesting. So AMS has done 33.0 on his mediums.
Oh,
Tom's done 32.
Tom got way too inside there, and that's offset his run through some of these corners.
Yeah. So the slowest man so far has actually been AMS. Everyone else has done faster that time than him. Everyone else is in the 32s. Sorry, that's a lie. 33 from Westy, but Westy's only two tenths slower on his hards. So is Westy now starting to pull back?
I know you said earlier that Black Phoenix has got this one. Remember that he has started the race on softs compared to Sam Brown's mediums.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind.
I am remembering that. I've just got a little bit about that. I think 4.1 seconds is quite a long time.
Yep. Also, I saw that Forbes also got a 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flags.
I don't think that's very fair, but okay.
It doesn't really make a difference to him.
No, true.
If it was just a race, he'll just end up in the same position.
I think it's when he's racing Ugi Azim. But Westy is slowly catching up to the back here. And we're going to have, I think...
maybe. I'll check the leader gap. But I tell you what, there's a bit of cloud gather.
Yeah, I wonder... Were we thinking the wrong thing here? Was I wrong? Was it well classed by Leon to be on the hards? And was Black Phoenix thinking I need to be 2 stop to softs and then change for the wet tyres? Because that's a possibility. I mean, Rob falls another 3-second time penalty. The weather is building up there.
Yeah, through Sector 1 in the S's and through Degner, there's a lot of cloud cover. There's a lot of shade.
Yeah, there is. Through the back section of the circuit towards Spoon, off to the left-hand side, there's a lot. It's not overly dark yet. It's just it started in brilliant sunshine. So
yeah, so now it's started to get a little bit dark up towards the run up of 130 yard. Then it gets bright again. But if you go on board with Samban through there, you see that it's cloud everywhere. This is going to turn into an overcast race. And since that's only happened on lap 10, then you never know. And Black Phoenix has decided to pit. Now, this is crucial. What tyres is going to slot on here? He has gone on to a set of mediums. Not softs. He's gone on to a set of softs.
It's a 2-stopper.
Or the rain is coming in the next couple of laps, if there is rain coming. And Black Phoenix is preparing for it.
It's vital for the championship.
It isn't just a battle. It isn't just a battle on the track. It's a battle of strategy and tactical mind.
There is, and Sam Bam, the man who has the most chance of changing the championship direction, a man who last Grand Prix was, in my opinion, cruelly dealt bad cards, and he now leads by 7 seconds. And we missed that as well. The F3 pitted as well.
Yeah. He's gone into a set mediums though.
So
but it's gone really dark in the last lap though.
Yeah.
Clouds completely covered the track here. I think F3 has screwed himself over going for a set of mediums, because if it's rain, then he has. Definitely.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I wonder what Phoenix's pace like's on these softs.
I'll check the gap. He's currently 4 seconds to Westy. 16 seconds to Sam Bam.
The way our dark this has got, I reckon within 5 laps we're looking at full wets, like full wet race, because that's not normal cloud gather.
Yeah. This could be a turning point in the championship. We've already had one championship contender bottle at this race.
Well, I think that's harsh. I think one championship contender involved in an incident. Incidents are different than bottles. Yellow flag set to 1.
And it is nobody. Yep, cool game. Way to hype us up like that. Brett's is gone. Well, he's left. He was out from lap 1 onwards. I don't know what happened there.
Don't know. Maybe he's been trying to leave all that time. Maybe the Fortnite guys have got into the system.
The Fortnite guys are internet terrorists confirmed. That's what I'm going to say. They stole all our money by making us buy all those V-Bucks, and now it's kind of screwed everyone over on the internet. They are internet terrorists. They are part of an anonymous group.
I've never ever bought V-Bucks in my life. I never even bought the game. I'm far too old for Fortnite. That is the Fortnite chat over. But meanwhile, in the more important thing of the PSGL, F3, Season 23, penultimate round, and the battle for the championship, 1.7 seconds now is the gap between Black Phoenix, who sets the fastest lap of the race with the extra point to try and get Westy, who's done 12 laps on them hards, and he's starting to pull in AMS. Himself is starting to close on Tom. It's all equaling itself out, apart from Sam has disappeared into the distance. What is it about the person in the lead disappeared?
I don't know. I am going to make a prediction.
Go for it.
And I am going to predict this rain is going to come next lap. Oh, Westy.
Oof.
Got very wide. But I'm going to predict that the rain is going to come next lap.
I'm going to predict something here. And you may not agree with me. People might not like this. Paul DeResta is a terrible commentator. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, no, I agree.
I predict that earlier on today, I predict that he definitely shouldn't ever commentate on anything ever again. Oh, Spoon Max
here we go. Sebastian Vettel, that's how you do it, Seb. Without ruining a championship.
It was already ruined.
Yeah.
Mission Spino. I wonder, will he get him back though with the... No, he won't. He hasn't got anything. AMS on the back of Tom there as well into the braking zone. Frost and Chen the chicane. Which isn't the same anymore, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
I miss the old chicane. It used to be more of a point, squirt, point.
Tom AJ got a bit of an odd run for turn 1 there.
Yeah, he did. He extended to the left, and I don't think it right.
I'm trying to think of what word to say there.
Right, so how far off the lead is Mr. So he's 13 seconds off the lead. What's pit stop? 25 seconds?
Yellow flag. Who is it? And it's Forbes.
It's Forbes. So basically, all of Brett's luck has gone on to Forbes.
Basically.
Excellent.
Except he hasn't taken out Sandbam yet.
It's true. Was that a spot of rain? Did I just see rain?
Yes, he did.
It's raining.
Here we go then.
So, who made the right decision? I generally think that Phoenix is going to catch a lot of time during this next couple of laps, because that rain isn't heavy.
Yes, but it depends how much is going to come down and how quickly it's going to come down.
He's on brand new softs. So if the rain is here till the end, everyone's got to make one stop.
Practically. But I reckon Sam Bam's got this. He's won it. Because he's stretching his means right out to the right time.
I mean... I wonder. I mean, AMS has just got Tom on the straight. I wonder if Tom's mediums have gone off now. He was following F3 for a long time.
Yeah, it's not what he needed though. But fair play though to Forbes, stretching those softs out from 11 laps.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I told you they could do 15 laps.
Yep, you were right.
Leon now.
F1 Gamer's just coming to the chat saying his race engineer is doing the work. I'm guessing this is an F1 Gamer strategy. And who else has gone off now? No one's gone off. That was just a random yellow flag.
No, it was Forbes. I did see.
Oh, is it? Oh, he's gone off again.
Yeah, he's off. I think
he's gone off again. He's gone off again now.
So
unless he's stretching you out.
These are the kind of I mean, Black Phoenix will pick up the extra point for fastest lap now because I can't see that being beaten.
Hang on, Tommy J. It's within 2/10 of AMS.
He's just got a 5-second penalty.
That's harsh. Exceeding track limits.
I'm guessing it was like the third of a warning.
But so in the rain to the outside. No.
That would have been suicidal. Black Phoenix has still got all the grip in the world compared to everyone. Just watching the way the car is handling. I know you're saying I think Sam's got it. I think you might be right because he'll just be too far clear. But he's only 10.2 up the road, so they've both got to stop again, and then it'll be who has more pace on Forbes another 5 seconds from speeding in the pit lane. He stays going from bad to worse. He'll still pick up eighth position. And Leon,
he's gained on them. He's gained on them massively. As Phoenix.
And the gap now isn't extending anymore. It's the same between. It's 10.4 between AMS and Sam, and it has been for like 2 laps now. And that rain, although it's consistent, it's not particularly heavy. It will go, but I mean the mediums have got to fall off the cliff eventually, surely.
Yep.
16 laps. We've got what? 11 laps to go. Black Phoenix going to go for a move here, I've got a feeling. Is Tom going to cover the inside? He is. Is he going to turn what was a defensive move into an attacking move? He's gone deep into the first point. Don't like the rears up. Black Phoenix did like the rears up. But he still might come at him. Double DRS. Tom with the move. Wow. He nearly hit him. This has got to be painful for Black Phoenix. He needs to get this done. The championship, like the sands of time, is slipping through his fingers. Oh dear. Still there, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, we got a drive right into us. Oh, Forbes, and he's hit the wall, but he hasn't got any damage.
He's gone on to Inters. Oh, he's up the inside!
You have to nudge him.
Just about legal. That was vital. That was vital.
Yep. But the fact is now, can he get away from Tom and get AMS here down? He ain't gonna send it.
No, he ain't, but he nearly locked himself. He nearly hit the back of him there. He's got to get it.
He's got to get him. He's got to get him.
He did.
He's gonna get him.
He got such a. It weren't even the DRS. It was just that he got such a much of a better run. Right, we're 11 seconds behind. Let's see what the gap does.
This rain doesn't seem to be really soaking the track.
Yeah, so Black Phoenix needs it to rain.
More.
Yes, because. But that's left Sam in a really awkward position
Sam,
because
his mediums, I believe, have gone off the cliff because he's just
yeah,
gone really, really
and
wide.
this is the problem. If Sam comes in and puts on a set of softs, well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. Sam can't put a set of softs on, because even if you need to pit again, so will Black Phoenix. But Black Phoenix has to stop again whatever happens because he's only used one type of tyre.
Yeah.
And AMS and Tom fighting over the last podium.
I don't know about you, but I'm sensing a bottle here.
I'm sensing an accident.
Yes,
who? Yeah, well, I don't know who, but I am really sensing this is stressful.
Yeah, his tyres are gone. Well, Sam Bam's tyres are definitely gone because he lifted off there through.
Oh, he's gone straight on the end.
Oh, and I was about to say he had to lift off at 130 and he's done it, right. So what's going to happen here now? Black Phoenix, his chicane there was completely fine, but he's followed him into the pits.
So has he gone for inters as well?
Yep.
Have they all decided it's inters? They've all decided. Oh my god, Tom AJ nearly stuffed AMS up the back in the pit lane.
I went on board with AMS, he had to go offline there for the pit entry, and what's going on here? He had a stop go. For something.
Yeah, so did he got a stop go, so did Tom, but he'll beat Tom on penalties. So Black Phoenix comes out now, so he's 6 seconds behind already. Leon.
This reminds me of Brazil 2008 in a way.
Yeah, you're very true. Does Leon get it stopped? Just about for the pit lane limiter.
I'm gonna be watching though. Someone's probably on the bottle. It's not really wet yet, is it? It's more of like a moist track surface, but it's moist enough for inters.
Yeah,
just about.
So it's 6. So Phoenix was on pole, yeah.
Yeah.
So Phoenix had the best wet setup, presumably. DRS has just been disabled, so they probably timed it about right. Maybe a lap, half a lap early, but it depended where you were on the track. But I mean, Phoenix has already got it down to 5.7, but I feel like that's. So what's the point swing at the moment?
I'm not sure. I haven't kept up with it. So
that's
if Leon needs to score by 8 points, then Leon got a kick of oversteer through Dunlop curve. So he's not even outscoring them by any points at all. So if Leon's scoring 4 points, then Sam Bam would have gained 16 on him. Would that mean Sam Bam would take over? Or wait, so no. 16 minus 8 is 8.
Yeah,
so
but he never had a lead of 8. He only needed 8 to win the championship.
Yeah. So what was his lead?
I don't know.
Right, let's get the tables up a sec.
I think you're right. I think he's done it because he's 7.2 clear, 5.7 seconds clear, and barring any penalties, which I haven't seen him pick up, he looks quite comfortable.
Right, so I've got the standings. Sam Bam was indeed 8 points behind Leon in the championship. He's currently scoring 16. He was on 92 before this race, so if he's currently scoring 16, that means that he is scoring 108 points. Leon's scoring 4, which means he's got 104. If results stay as they are, Black Phoenix finishes where he is, he'll get 12 points, so I'll put him on 98.
Plus 1 for fastest lap.
So, yeah, so that's 99 points. So, if results stay as they are, which is highly likely because of the gaps, Sam Bam will lead going into the last race by 4 points. Then
from Leon.
Yep, and then Leon will be leading Black Phoenix by 5 points to Black.
So
to Black
there'll
Phoenix.
be a 9-point championship battle going into Abu Dhabi.
Basically, it's anyone's game.
Amazing. I mean, for such a low attended division and such a low viewed division, what other championship has gone into the last race with a 9-point title battle between 3 people?
You could say the 2007 F1 season, but then again, full grid, isn't it?
Of course, but I'm saying that I don't really understand. I don't really understand. I mean, it's been quite a poorly attended division race-wise. That's unfortunate. PSGL will come back stronger next season.
That is the reason why they are merging F2 and F3.
Absolutely. And we're losing. Are we losing F6 becomes F5? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every division below F3 moves up.
We get re-promoted again, Jamie.
Happy days.
Do you reckon you'll have pace this year?
I've still got pace. It's just my setup's just not working. That's what's happening with me.
You need to return to the days where we were teammates.
Yeah.
Saying that, I had the worst luck when I was your teammate, to be fair.
Yeah. You so when you was my teammate for the second time in the Williams, you had 6 races and then you DNF'd them all, didn't you? Or DNF'd in 5 and didn't score in 1.
Yeah, that was right. Whereas this time I've come back and I think I've scored in every race barring 1.
Yep, and I can't seem to find a NASCAR stream that works, so that's brilliant. Got some messages in the... What's this? All hail the Christian boy that's just entered the chat. I don't know what this guy is doing, but...
Nice.
Jesus embryo.
What?
God, I don't believe in ghosts. I'm sorry.
Okay. What heavenly book is he talking about?
Well, he said he was talking about Holy Spirit, so I'm gonna... Yeah, he's talking about Jesus. He says we love Jesus. So I'm guessing this guy is a Christian activist.
Excellent.
Not what you see every day in the PSGL F3 stream chat, but we'll roll with it. Accident.
Do you want me to... should we interview him after the race? Maybe he can tell us what Jesus' views are on who's going to win the title. Jesus must have the answers.
Well, like I said, only God knows, so...
Yeah, that's it.
I think he's been banned.
Has he been banned, has he? Excellent. I thought he was all around us.
Breaking news, God has been banned from PSGL, which is a shame. Oh, Leon. Which is a shame because my second account on YouTube is actually called God.
Big C and God can't coexist.
Yeah, I feel like I've been missing a lot while that was happening.
Well, we haven't missed a lot. We've basically got gaps.
But meanwhile, it's a battle between AMS's Ugi Seam's lagged out car and Rob Forbes.
It's fantastic, actually. It's the best. It's the best battle of the day.
Black Phoenix has to lap him.
Just Forbes knows there.
Oh, he's held him up. He's held him up through the Robert Kubica curve.
And now,
and
Forbes has gone to AI.
Ugi Seam is his lagged out car is overtaking a guy that's supposed to be driving his car.
Fantastic.
You don't see that often.
No, you don't. I know they normally take the mick out of F6, but maybe I should just now start going only in F3.
No, I'd say only in F6 because what we saw in F6 last night was just something else.
I mean, the 3 wide into Dunlop was... I mean, I don't know if have you watched my POV of it yet?
No.
After this, watch my YouTube. Just watch it because it escalates basically because of me, right? It's totally because of me that I annoy the 3 of them. I let Machine Fishy go because I've got no tyres left, and I didn't want to have an accident. And like the next corner, they all sort of decide that they're all going for the same bit of tarmac and decide to 3-second time penalty for F3. That'd be vital. And they all decided to.
Wait, a 3-second time penalty for the whole division? Oh no, it's really a low now, hasn't it?
It has. Oh my goodness. Wesley with the dive bomb of the gods on Rob Forbes, who's now AI has taken over the car apparently. And I just looked at it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
saw
think
that
he's.
earlier when Phoenix
I don't
lapped
think.
him.
Yeah, I don't think he's allowed to do that because technically, I don't think you get points if you do that. One for the stewards.
Well, he's just screwed himself over, isn't he? He's on for certain points and he just go bottle it like that.
It's not even a bottle. It's just he's
Plain
probably gone to
stupid.
gone to play FIFA.
Yeah.
Well, this race
The
died out with the rain, didn't
the
it?
only guy that could, but wants to delay an F1 race by 12 minutes just so he can have a game of FIFA.
Yeah.
It ended like he's versing Max Verstappen in the FIFA tournament they had yesterday.
No, that's true. I'll just give Leon a shout out. Leon from 30 seconds odd behind the nearest car has got it down to 10.6.
Yeah.
That's good effort.
It seems
In
like to me
20
though,
laps.
ever since the rain has come down, the race is kind of nullified.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, everyone's.
Everyone's gaps
No
have
one.
just extended out.
Yeah. See, Westy using absolutely no ERS, but still on the back of AMS. To be fair, Westy's done really well. He was on hards, he made one stop onto Inters, he made them last, and now he's got a top 5, and Tom definitely has penalties. I don't know if AMS did. AMS get a 5-second penalty, did we see that? So Westy may possibly be on for the last step of the podium with penalties.
Yep.
I know Tom definitely won't keep third. But it's AMS and Westy really, I think. That's 10
no.
seconds. Well, I mean, the script is unreal. The script is unreal. I called it on Leon. I called it on AMS.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for Leon.
Well, it did matter for Leon because, as I said Leon could possibly lose. All it takes is one mistake, and you could lose the lead. Leon made one mistake and lost the lead, and now we've got AMS needed one mistake and he'd lose the podium.
I thought you meant the penalty you just got there.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean just the fact that I've called both things on straight away in commentary. The commentator's curse is real.
Yep.
That's twice. That's twice in one race. I'm gonna put a bet on. Everything I say is happening.
Well, it is confirmed now this championship battle will be going down to Abu Dhabi because 90% of the race has been completed.
And it would be seen as a result, is that right?
Basically, if Sam and Black Phoenix, if either of them DNF now, their points will still be counted, won't they? So.
Yep.
And Leon won't be outscoring them by 8 points.
Oh, Leon!
Oh! Leon's squirming. As I said for Fernando Alonso. He's locked up going into the hairpin. And I think this is a sign of a man that's probably lost his head. Just needs to keep it calm. He's still got a race to do it. He's only going to be 4 points behind if he just keeps it together.
He's running really deep into his rev range. I don't know whether or not he's got like issue. Does he use a wheel? I don't know if he's got like issues with the wheel.
He does.
Yeah, it feels. Yeah, it seems like he's got issues.
Yeah, he's coming up to the back of Forbes to lap him.
That'd be
He's got to remember that he's in AI and he's not ghosted. You'll see that, and he has saw that because he's slowed right down by. I don't know if that's the effects of the spray or whatever, but I tell you what, it's heavy. Now it's very heavy.
Are we? I mean, the gap. While we've been messing about.
Oh, Wesley's gone wide. He's gone off, and that's that done for him. But penalties could mean something because AMS has got a lot of them.
So the gap has suddenly come down from 7 odd seconds to 4.5.
Yep.
Has Sam had a little? Has he had a little bit of a bottle?
Maybe, but he's still got one lap, and it's just one lap.
It's just one lap, but that's one lap. That's a lot to break into Dunlop, and you're suddenly yellow flag.
That is, I believe, it might have been either Forbes or Leon. Interesting.
That was so close to a corner cut there from Sam.
So the final lap has started here in Suzuka. Sandbam leads by 4.5. We haven't seen any penalties come from our top two.
No, I haven't. I know. I mean, Tom might just about get in front of AMS here. He's 9. I think he had 10. I think he had 9 seconds worth of penalties, and he's 8.6 clear.
Yeah.
No, he's 4 seconds clear. Sorry.
Now Sandbam is coming up to arguably the next most difficult part of the circuit.
He's managed to get it through that long left-hander.
Now he's going to go through the Dagners.
Stayed well off the inside curb there. That was nice and smooth. Didn't lock the tyres up. Black Phoenix is pushing all the way to the line now. He's got no fuel left. He's in.
Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, I feel. Something's going to happen, I feel.
It's more likely that Westy's going to grab AMS. 2.1 now. I know when I last that.
Who knows? Westy could even grab the podium off Tom as well.
Yeah, I think he might do. You know, I haven't seen him get any penalties. AMS seems slow out of there.
I think I've seen him get one, but you know, one penalty doesn't really mean much in league race, does it?
Sam through 130R.
Yellow flag. Leon is gone. Leon is gone. It's summed up his race, but coming through the last chicane, just confirming that the battle will go down to Abu Dhabi. Sambam Kid. He wins.
Wins in the rain in Suzuka.
Black Phoenix.
Followed by
penalties?
Black Phoenix.
No, there was no penalties between them. Now it's a battle for the P3 on penalties at least. Tom AJ. Unsafe penalty. Gets 5 seconds. AMS will not get it, but Westy. He only gets 4 because Tom AJ.
Westy gets, but Tom AJ keeps it.
Westy had a unsafe penalty.
That's what kept him. F3 comes across the line.
P6.
Yeah.
And Leon's just limping home now.
And here he comes. Our championship leader.
He's like beating a man with crutches.
Our former championship leader. The man who everyone thought it was done.
Oh my God! Oh no!
I mean, wow.
Well, I guess that's something to round off this race with, isn't it?
I mean, Leon, headphone users, I can only say sorry.
At least we made the new meme in the process.
Yeah, we did. Wow.
Somebody clip that and post it on Twitter, please.
Yeah. And there we go. Top 3. Sam takes the championship to the final round with Black Phoenix and Leon. And
the champagne gets sprayed.
Yeah, first they were wet with rain and now they're wet with champagne. What else would you want to do on a Sunday night other than celebrate an F3 win?
Well, considering I can't, I'd rather watch Talladega right now.
How are you watching Talladega?
Streams.
Ah. What, on Twitch or Periscope?
Twitch. I was hoping to watch it during the race, but then, of course, like any other NASCAR race, I do watch the rain hit.
It's in the chase, isn't it?
Yeah, the playoff system they have now.
Yeah, I really wanted to watch Bathurst earlier, and it was one with a safety car that basically stopped. They had one lap at the end where they went green. Right, I suppose we best invite the people that are that podiumed.
Yep. So could you suggest them?
Yes, I will.
Let's hope that Fortnite still isn't breaking the internet.
Yeah. Yeah,
It is it?
I've just about. So who's
It's Sam Bam, Black Phoenix, and Tom.
so a list so far? Black Phoenix is definitely on my list. Okay, so Black Phoenix I will suggest now. Uh,
You know the stream that Fortnite has going on Twitter?
right.
It looks like it's a black hole.
Oh.
Probably hence why this is the end of Fortnite.
Yeah, I haven't got Sam Bam on my friends list either.
But those frickers didn't have to go and break the internet. I mean, like, we could have done without that, but whatever.
So, yeah, I haven't got. Oh no, I've got Sam Bam confirmed. Okay, so I've suggested Black Phoenix and I've suggested Sam, but I don't have Tom on mine and I can't see any of them in the party. Maybe the older internet's having. The old PSGL servers are struggling.
Because of Fortnite, of course.
Just received a friend request.
So, who's it off?
Sam. I accepted it. It was Sam.
I'm positive I had Sam as a friend.
Still not got anyone else to join the party. Should we just not do podium?
Yeah, I think, well, podium interviews next week are going to be the ones that everyone's going to stick around to watch or listen to, so...
Yeah, definitely. Alright then, well, do you want to wrap the stream up?
Yeah, so... as we've just heard, we were hoping to get some podium interviews in, but due to some PSN issues caused by Fortnite, as we suspect, means we can't do it because people can't join our party. So that means that the stream will end here. We will, well, probably the next time you hear my voice is probably tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, where F2 will be streamed. I believe I am filling in for it, so yeah, if you want to hear my voice again, then tune in tomorrow. And if you want to tune into some more F3, then join us next week for the finale at Abu Dhabi, where we have 3 drivers battling it out for the championship. It's going to be a cracker. We'll see you then.